Kick-off is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. Stay with us here on EA TV. We'll have every kick of the ball for you live. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And a lot to be excited about, because coming up for you, action from Ligue 1. It's Strasbourg, and they take on Stade Brestois.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Salut, bon match. Change bien. Salut aussi. Merci à toi. Comment ça va? Salut. Bon courage. Un bon match. Bonne chance. Salut. Bonne chance. Merci. Bonne chance. Merci. Salut. Bon match. Bonne chance les gars. Merci. Bon match. Bon courage.
And so the initial 11 for Strasbourg.
Well, in this 4-5-1, the striker has to threaten the space in behind, just to stretch the opposition, which will then allow the midfield players space to show their quality. I'm looking forward to seeing them play today.
This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, as you can see, the front two will mostly play together, but there will be times when they split, and that will then allow one of the midfield players to make a forward run between them. He will be a key player for them.
And the match is underway. Hugo Magnetti. Dumbia. Ludovic Ajorc. Can't miss, surely! Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And possibilities here. Well, no way through. Brendan Chardonnay. Camara. Here's Ajorc. Playing it back. An alert piece of defending. Emmanuel Emega. Just cutting off the supply. A glorious chance. Oh, he squandered the chance, and he knows it.
Well, it wouldn't have counted anyway. He was offside, but nonetheless, that was a poor attempt.
Emega. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Camara. It might be on for them. And a fine stop to turn the ball away.
Well, what a chance that was to take the lead. But you have to give the goalkeeper credit. What a brilliant save that was.
And the referee blows for a foul. Well, that's not how they rehearsed it on the training ground.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what was going through his mind there. That was a poor decision to shoot from that distance.
Fernandes. Aidara. Dumbia. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Now what can they do from here? He's got to score! Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. And he's fired over the corner. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. And he keeps going. Can he put it away? And he'll take efforts like that all day long. Massadio Aidara. And on the ball, Edimilson Fernandes. Massadio Aidara. Ugo Magnetti. Aidara. Well, nothing productive, really. Emega. Will it happen for them? Physically strong and secure on the ball. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
One 0 then. Massadio Aidara. And teammates around him. Balde. Able to skip past his man. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Well, showing good defensive judgment. Bizot. Brendan Chardonnay. Aidara. Ugo Magnetti. Camara. And a strong tackle. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. Fernandes. Doumbia. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Brendan Chardonnay. Fernandes. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Can he play it in? Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Camara. Here's Ajorc. Doumbia. Ludovic Ajorc. And on the ball, Edimilson Fernandes. Can they create something from here? Lala. Camara. How about the cross? Oh, moving it nicely. Magnetti. And on the ball, Edimilson Fernandes. Doumbia. And threading it through. And just a little bit off target, just wide.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
Diarra. Superb looking pass. Now a decent position. Is this the moment? And the keeper more than equal to it. Good looking move. Is it going to be? Credit to them for winning back possession. Doumbia. Well, patient passing could be the key to bringing themselves level. Delightful pass. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Trailing as they are, they must make good use of this corner. Taken short. Pulls it back. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. Emmanuel Emega. Can they hit on the break? That's a good-looking pass. Is it going to be? Crucial piece of defending. Well, no wonder he's smiling. Didn't quite come off for him, though. Fernandes. Doumbia. Aidara. Well, standing off them here. Are they being too passive? Plays it back. Well, that's splendid play. And able to close down the shot. Emega. Well, he's lost it. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Vital intervention. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Not great distribution from the keeper. Will he find the net? And not cleared away properly. Taking care of business defensively here. Doumbia. Masadio Aidara. Fernandez. Aidara. Well, it's one pass after another. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Diarra. Emmanuel Emega. Dylan Bakwa. Fruitful looking attack. Can he take the chance? In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Masadio Aidara. Ugo Magnetti. Doumbia. Balde. Decent position. He cuts it back. Now will the cross work out for them? And well positioned to clear. Dylan Bakwa. Electing to shoot. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Fernandez. Brendan Chardonnay. Ludovic Ajorc. Now they've lost it. Chance to cross. Will it happen for them? It has to be. And that is offside. Fernandez. Masadio Aidara. Mama Balde. Aidara. Magnetti. That's a good looking ball. Unable to get a body in the way. Emega. Really good build-up, but no end product. Ludovic Ajorc. Oh, great vision. Moving the ball effectively. Is this the moment? A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Emega. Teammates available. Feeding it through. Able to close down the shot. Well, they've won themselves a corner and a chance perhaps to add an additional goal for security. Going short. Angles it back. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Ludovic Ajorc. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Oh, in for the chance! And it has gone a-begging. Good heavens.
Well, that should have been the equaliser. A golden opportunity wasted there.
Dumbia. And on the ball, Edimilson Fernandes. Dumbia. Ludovic Ajorc. Camara. A real opening now. Well, there it is. Real resilience for you, having been 2 goals down.
Well, here it is again. The little 1-2 starts it all off. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Well, I imagine there were many who had counted them out. This has been quite the fight back. And possibilities here. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper.
Well, those stats tell you what a good game this has been. We've seen a lot of good attacking play, plenty of goal-mouth action, and all done at a high tempo. It's been very entertaining so far.
Ugo Magnetti. On attacking possibilities. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Bakwa. The supporters want to see him have a go. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? All hands on deck. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. And room now out on the flank. Nicely timed tackle. And he has options available. Not smooth in possession. Decent position. Kenny Lala. A really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. And playing it through. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Kenny Lala. Here's Ajork. Lala. Nice weight on the pass. A good and fair challenge. Has someone to play it to. Wonderful block. Oh, fancy footwork. Well, that's really disciplined defending. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now, who can he play it to? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Ludovic Ajork. Released it nicely. Camara. Balde. Can they convert? Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish. Well, that reaction says it all. That's such an important goal in this game.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. And with that, the first half draws to a close. We certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, he certainly had an impact on that first half, scoring that late goal, but I thought his overall contribution was really good, and he got better as the half wore on.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Well, he's lost it. Masadio Aidara. Mama Balde. Dumbia. Well, he could really get at the opposition. But quick thinking defensively. Well, attacking possibilities. Kenny Lala. Camara. Well, unable to bend his run. Offside. He's He's very adept at protecting the ball. Determined defending. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Waiting for support. A chance to whip it in. Well, their hopes rise as they win a corner.
Well, just listen to the crowd. They know this is a big chance to equalise.
He's driven in the corner. Not all that convincing defensively. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Doumbia. It needs an accurate cross. And that's a very good parry. Sarr. He's using his strength to good effect. Diarra. Good patient build-up as they try to fashion something. Now, what can they do from here? Oh, body in the way, crucially. Camara. Kenny Lala. It is a decent-looking attack here. Doumbia. And on the ball, Edimilson Fernandez. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Fernandez. Ugo Magnetti. Aitana. Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Fernandez. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Emega. Happy to shoot. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And the keeper has it after that tension-laden sequence.
Well, what a great first save that was. How did he stop that?
Magnetti. Aitana. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Emega. Good pass. Well, they continue their push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing it. Camara. On to Lala. Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them. Aitana. Ugo Magnetti. Camara. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Well, possibilities in the centre. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. Oh, danger here. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. A chance to whip it in. Can they get in behind them? Decides to shoot. Well, so close, and it goes down as a chance to draw level.
Yeah, really good chance to get back into this, I have to say. They just didn't take it.
Camara. Balde. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Just the challenge that was required. Emega. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Holding it up, waiting for support to arrive. Now, was that challenge in the grey zone? Play on. Dylan Bakwa. Opportunity! Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, he'll be a bit deflated following that effort, but he was being tightly marked. Hugo Magnetti. And on the ball, Edimilson Fernandes. On to Lala, shielding the ball superbly. Fernandes. An important interception. Emega. This is looking threatening. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Fernandes. Here's Lala. Could play it in. And possibilities here. Well, the attack carried promise, but petered out. Emmanuel Emega. Really well played pass. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Well, a disappointing throw there. Camara. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Great opportunity! Well, it really looked as though that was going to be another goal from him.
Well, a chance for his second there. Probably should have done a bit better there, really.
And he did well to cut it out. Lala. And on the ball, Edimilson Fernandes. Kenny Lala. Doing well to keep possession. So a personnel change then. Camara. has a go. Oh, did so well to deny him.
Attention s'il vous plaît, le trousseau de clés a été retrouvé à l'entrée du stade. Il était réclamé au PC Sécurité.
And there's the delivery. And efficient defending. That's a good-looking pass. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Diarra. And support available. In position here to protect the ball. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. "20 minutes to go in this one. Fernandes. Camara. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Now this could be productive, but was able to do his job defensively in the end. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Oh, danger here. Using his strength to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to arrive. Sends it back. Opportunity. He's blocked it. Oh, he's lost possession. Oh, it's in. A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Diarra. Getting the better of his opponent. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Fruitful looking attack. And quick thinking defensively. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Can he get one back? And pushed away to safety. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And the substitution will occur now. Delivering it. Danger still on. No strong hand on the ball. Not a great challenge. Free kick here. Free kick awarded then by the referee. And a attack full of promise. Oh, did so well to deny him. Del Castillo. Danger here as he runs at them. Real chance. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. Sekou Mara. And the referee blows for a foul. What to like about that pass? He's managed to lose his marker. Ah, well, fair enough. That's a good recovery. Ludovic Ajorc. He could pick out a teammate. Time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Bonmatí. Massadio Aidara. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. Camara. Can he finish? And pure instinct from the keeper.
Well, a top-class reaction from a top-class goalkeeper. Brilliant stuff.
Substitution time it is here. And over it comes. Just wanted to get it out of there. Can they get in behind them? Fernandez has the strength to hang on to it. Having a shoot. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Sarr. Diarra. Plenty of support here. Now a decent position. Have no interest in losing possession. Del Castillo. Abdallah Sima. It's got to be! And danger still. But not to be. It is offside. Diarra. Emmanuel Emega. Is it going to be? And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Aidara. Hugo Bonmatí. Camara. Del Castillo. Crossing opportunity. Diarra. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. He's in control of the situation. Fernandes. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion. Camara. And on the ball, Edimilson Fernandes. Every pass must be! Oh, a tremendous block. Who can they pick out? Well, no end product. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, they need to get bodies back. And the cross goes in. Thwarting him. Could pull one back here. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
And I must say, I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Magnetti. Camara. Nicely timed tackle. Free kick awarded then by the referee. In the world, but the goalkeeper equal to it. Massadio Aidara. They couldn't maintain possession. Camara. And on the ball, Edimilson Fernandes. And cutting it out. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. But timely defending when it mattered. Might be a chance to break. Magnetti. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Emmanuel Emega. On to Mara. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, I thought his all-round game was excellent. It was his ability to find space that impressed me most, and with a bit more luck, he could have had a second one today.